Okay, well I think wherever you look these days, people are busy with their mobile phones and their tablets, and that's why it's so important to meet the content needs of the mobile learner. But it's one thing to make mobile contents available, it's quite another to make sure you're getting the full use of all the features that mobile can offer. So what do we do to get this right? First of all, once you've decided on a case for a mobile, you need to make sure you've got the instructional design right, and that's a given. But then make sure your content is designed for the specific devices, that it's optimized for the screen sizes that you're targeting, and that way the learner gets the full experience. Relying on the technology alone to dynamically resize the content to fit the screen won't guarantee an optimized user experience on its own. If you really want a truly responsive design, target your content, the media, any interactions that you're planning to play on those specific devices. So for example, you could change the way your content's laid out on the screen so that it's really optimized for the device and then responds accordingly. So again, you could have a different layout that has larger text so that it displays on a phone and makes it much easier to read. And then you use the technology to detect what device the learner is on and show that layout, which has been optimized for the best user experience. Also, consider the media that you want to include in your content. So the imagery, video content, audio, these work well on mobile devices as a whole. But consider that if your learners are accessing via 3G or 4G on a mobile, they can use up a lot of data downloading that content, which is expensive. And I think remembering that a lot of screen text can be a real turn-off. So use imagery, use video, use audio to really improve the experience, because mobile devices really handle that type of content particularly well. As well as animations, actually. And Flash isn't necessarily dead. You can use Flash to create animations, but convert them to video so they'll play on mobile devices. And the other thing to remember is that the word mobile can mean different things to different people. Are we talking about tablets? Are we talking about phones? Are we talking about phablets, these sort of larger phones, and these smaller tablets? So that's why it's really important to make sure you understand your audience and how they're going to access your content. Test your content with your target audience and your end users. Try prototyping it or piloting it with focus groups, and that will really reduce the risk of getting it wrong. I think fundamentally the principles of good learning design have not changed. It's just that these days we've got so many more ways of delivering a compelling experience.